Hello Aries, welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot, and this is your reading for October 2022. This is the first week of October, and the energies could overlap a little bit, right? So these are not very fixed timelines. That was the second week of October. What do we have? Oh, these are too many. Let's get something for your third week. Here we have one, and what is towards the end of the month for Aries. All right, so you start your month with guidance to write, right? Okay, so here Aries, let's see what the tarot is going to say, but definitely it is all about communication, whether you're writing for yourself, maintaining a diary, whether communicating with others, or you're thinking of writing as a part-time hobby, business, blog, the world. You want to write about the world, it is quite possible. Options are always there. So but I do feel with this world that you have completed something, a phase of life, and you're wanting to start something new, and what better to start than to write, because you have this very creative energy. Aries, you want to you want to just share what all you've experienced, and you have these two cards of energy, which is wanting to come out in the form of writing. Maybe you've had a lot of experiences in life, you've traveled a lot, you've seen a lot, and now you would like to pen that down. You want to share with people your experiences, your adventures, and just have this very strong creative streak that you would like to do some creative work in terms of writing. So you would be thinking about that in the first week of October. Some of you could have started, and those of you, if you have, you're perfectly in sync with the universal energies for you. And those of you who have been thinking about it, this is the best time to get started with it, because the energies are beautifully aligned in terms of doing creative work for yourself. This power of joy is a lovely card to get, and with the Prince of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands, more fire energy. This is something, if you've been thinking about this, I think you will take quick action, and you will start writing about it, though you could be a little confused about, and a little bit of conflict is likely to surface for you. Okay, because you would want to start immediately, but you could be held back because of your own fears, your own doubts, or you will wonder what people are going to think about what you're doing. It could be internal conflict, whether you are doing the right thing or no, or it could be you're holding back a little because you feel what will other people say, or you feel that this is not the right time, or you feel that this is, if what I'm writing about is not a very good topic to write about. Those are the things which are going to hold you back, and that is why we have this particular card, power of joy, which tells you that do what makes you happy. We don't think about what makes us joyful and happy, we can only feel it, right? So don't spend your time thinking about it. If it just makes you very happy, you have these creative urges, the more you keep them inside, they get trapped within, making us feel restless. Creative energy needs to be expressed. The more you hold back on your writing, the more disturbed you are going to feel. You just need to start doing it. You just need a channel for your energy, creative energy, to flow out, which is going to make you very happy. Otherwise, if you're just going to hold it back, it's going to make you restless. So don't think too much, just start writing. Just take the first few steps by the second week of October. 15 days is a lot of time to spend thinking about whether you want to do it or you don't want to do it, right? Because it kind of dampens the fire and the creative energy. So don't let that fizzle out by your thoughts, right? On the contrary, your thoughts should be those that the air element, which should fan your fire and really propel you in that direction. So even if you are thinking too much about it, do think about the positive thoughts which make you feel even more energized. After all, the air is going to make the fire burn brighter, but too much of air, the fire will die down, right? So you see how your thoughts can help you in your process of writing, rather than just kind of, like I said, douse the fire for good. So don't do that. Just start, and don't give too much into your negative thoughts. Detach from drama. Right. So it's like about a time that you just get out of these kind of negative thoughts, which create some kind of a situation in your head. So disconnect from all of that. You're looking at something brand new for yourself. Fulfill your wishes, and go back to things which make you happy, which give you childlike joy. Maybe some of you have been holding on to this dream for a long period of time. It's been your wish that you write, you describe, whatever it is. Or it's been a long standing wish that you start writing. You've been holding it on for a very long time, but for whatever reason you could not do it earlier. Now just leave all those things aside and just start your writing, Aries. Just start writing. Don't worry about the physical trappings, the physical environment, etc., etc. It's just going to confuse you and deprive you of your happiness. Fulfill your wishes, go back to your childhood, fulfill your childhood dreams, right? Look towards brand new horizons. Don't carry any of your past experiences about writing, people, creative things, nothing like that. You need to start at a very, very clean slate and a very, very clean place. Don't take anything of your past with you. Don't take anything of the past with you, right? And towards the end of October we have go now, so you just might be taking a very long time deciding, but at the end of the month I think all of you will get that realization what you really need to do. It's going to kind of really be a bolt out of the blue. Okay, so some of you, if you feel that whether this is going to give you any money and going to give you something in return, this is a very, very positive card towards the end of the month. You will see that once you start writing, once you start following this, by the end of the month you will realize that this is what you needed to do, because you are going to get something in return. You will get some response from the writing you have been doing, and then you will realize that this is something I need to do all my life. That realization, things falling into place, will actually manifest by the end of October. So you just need to follow through this, because it makes you very happy, it gives you a lot of joy. You've been holding on to this for a long time. Whatever time of the month you start, by the end of October you will see how it is playing out for you in the most beautiful and in the most dramatic and most unexpected manner. I mean, even if you have some thoughts regarding this, Aries, what you actually what you actually will experience by the end of the month is going to be beyond your wildest dreams as well. That's what I can say, because the cards are saying that. Okay, so it's your guidance is, it's not only about being right, so yeah, don't always hear, am I doing the right thing, will this lead to this, will this give me this? No, right now it's not about being right. It's right now it's about following your passion, your talent, your creative urges. That is the right thing you need to do, not the technically and the mindfully right things which you are looking at. So let me get a little more for you. What more messages can we give Aries? Okay, I'll just take this. See, what does it say? Dwell on what you love. All right, and you've also got this karma is on your side. So this is a karmic pattern which you probably have been ignoring for a long time, as we have already seen that. So now the time is right. Now it is time for this seed of karma to be sown, so that it can bloom and become a magnificent oak, right? So the time has come for you that you need to start your writing, and this card confirms that dwell on what you love. It's all about feeling feeling joyous, feeling happy, you're getting the opportunity, Aries, to finally do your creative bit. So now what are you waiting for? The time is right, the seed is ready to be sown. When we are studying the life, we know that there are certain times where certain actions need to be done, because they will fructify at that point beautifully. This is your time, October, Aries, for you to write, and this is a very opportune time. So don't let this go by. Okay, so with that I'll wrap up your reading. Thank you for watching.